Thank you for joining us on this edition of the show. On today's Tech Tips, we'll share 3 ways to avoid being monitored when you surf the internet. And our app of the week helps you organize your finances. Also, keep an eye for our online security segment. This is Tech Trends, and I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.
Layer by layer, 0.2 millimeters at a time, a specialized printing machine at a Belgian chocolate shop factory applies melted chocolate to shape a 3-dimensional object. Mime Factory started 3 months ago from nearby University of Leeds Smart Gastronomy Lab, which researches technology in the food and drink sector and operates 4 specialized 3D printers. Gayton Richard, the founder of the startup, has been hard at work making new chocolate creations a reality through the technology of 3D printing. Richard has been preparing beer bottle-shaped dark chocolate for nearby brewery Burton Champs, as well as other designs for individual customers, businesses or hotels, such as the luxury hotel Sofitel in Brussels, where 3D printed chocolates from Mime Factory are now on display.
We have started to work on 3D printing of food, especially chocolate, for 2 years. And this research has been done in the university lab, the Smart Gastronomy Lab for the University of Liège. And we have launched our startup, the Mime Factory, about 4 months ago, in order to be able to sell the chocolate shapes we produce. And so any customer can come here to ask for specific personalized food, chocolate shapes. And so yes, now we are able to produce this for the last 4 months.
The idea for a design is conceived between a client, a business or an individual and Richard. Prepared on a computer software, a prototype is made, altered if necessary, and the design is ready to be printed and eaten. According to Richard, dark chocolate is the most sought after, although milk and white chocolate are also to be printed. The chocolate is 3D printed by a continuous stream of liquid chocolate, leaving a container at over 30 degrees Celsius, while the printing element moves in the required pattern as programmed, building the design up vertically, layer by layer. Depending on the complexity of the designs, printing can take from 10 minutes to 3 hours. The chocolate printed is normally 0.2 millimeters high and 0.9 millimeters wide, though the precise measurements can be altered. The bottles for the Burton Champs Brewery took 2 hours and 52 minutes to print. If all the chocolate used had been printed in a straight line, it would have measured 24.57 meters in length. Connectivity among cars has become a very global trend that caters to the younger generation's desire for being connected, and that's according to participants at the ongoing Shanghai Auto Show 2017.
One thing, we see a very global trend for connectivity, whether it's in China, in the US or Europe. The younger generation has a key desire of being connected. We're the only car in the world that has a built-in share button. So the sharing, for example, in our case, is not something as an afterthought, but it's integrated into each Lynk & Co vehicle. But also we offer free data traffic. That means that every car at any time is connected to the internet. So you have always got access, and we believe that's a unique feature that obviously opens the doors to many new services.
For automakers of connected cars, being able to share is a major appeal to young customers.
So we believe really the needs of the younger generation. And it's like, 10 years ago when iPhone first launched. So it's not a phone, right? It's actually the customer's behavior. So we believe that the vehicle the same. Later, people will not perceive it as a vehicle. It's their tool to represent their lifestyle.
Automakers are buying up or working with tech companies to bring about connectivity tools. New car brand Lynk & Co is leading the way. Meanwhile, Volvo expects to see more room for SUV sales in China, while Audi say they'll push for digitalization in the industry at the Shanghai Auto Show. Jaguar Land Rover Technical Design Director Wolfgang Siegberts says electric vehicles becoming a luxury product in China.
China for electric vehicles is first the largest market in the world and second the most dynamic market in the world. So it's very, very important, and what we see is that in particular the luxury EV market is developing well here in China. So it's not just the mass market of small cars, it is in particular also the EV is becoming a luxury product, and that's why we think our product here fits perfectly into the Chinese market.
China has strongly supported and subsidized electric vehicles, but is gradually swapping out incentives for hard targets automakers must meet. Augmented reality is a top priority for Facebook chief executive Mark Zuckerberg at the company's annual conference for software developers, F8. The technology, which allows people with smartphones to immerse themselves in a game, fantasy, or other animated reality, will allow people to change the world around them, leaving a virtual note for a friend at a bar, or creating virtual street art on a wall that in real life is blank.
Virtual reality and augmented reality go hand in hand. And this virtual reality experience is going to give you a taste of what it's like to have this real sense of presence with your friends no matter where they are in the world, and to start interacting with all kinds of digital objects on the road to fully augmented reality.
On the virtual reality side, the company is launching Facebook Spaces, a VR app for Oculus Rift users that lets people meet in virtual space with customized avatars and movable objects.
This is so cool. Is this the same spot we're going to? I hope so.
In 2014, Facebook acquired its Oculus Virtual Reality Google's unit for $2 billion, although that division is a long way from making a mass-market product or contributing significantly to the company's earnings.
I got the apartment.
Facebook also announced immediate changes to its Messenger app, which has 1.2 billion people on it. The company added a Discover tab where people can chat with companies or find nearby businesses.